So guys, today is gonna be interesting car. That's basically same Cadillac as I filmed before. That's 2025 2024 Chevy Blazer EV. And what's crazy about this RS edition, the MSRP for this car was 54,000, and right now it goes at the auction for I didn't know that's cheap, 34, 35, 39,000. So this car losing the value like crazy. I was thinking the only Fisker Ocean doing it, but no, the Chevy does it also. The way it looks, that's amazing. I mean, huge wheels, all this plastic, all this illumination on the headlights and taillights, especially when you're walking around the car and you have a key in your pocket. So one tail light start doing illumination, the other tail light start doing illumination, and after the headlight, it's blinking also. The red interior, that's amazing. But in my opinion, that's all this car has. I mean, yes, there is a range for 300 miles, and when I picked up this car right now from the dealership, it's been there for 2 weeks. The reason is the car was not charging, and the car was sitting for 2 weeks. It has only 5,000 miles. Can you imagine if you're going to take this car somewhere far away, for example to Vegas, and on the halfway you need to charge it, but you cannot charge it? So the car is just going to say, you know what, I don't want to charge today, so just take Uber and leave me here, leave me alone. You know, what are you gonna do? That's insane. So this car I picked up from the dealership, it was 279 miles range. Yes, I've been using this. I was not driving crazy, and I'm never gonna drive crazy, especially if the car is not mine. Right now it shows 230. Maybe at the most I drove like 12 miles. So 40 miles gone, and it looks like by the time I'm gonna get home, it's gonna show me like 100 miles range. Thank God I do have a charger at home, so I'm gonna plug it overnight and charge it in the morning. I'm gonna give it back to the owner. That's a friend of mine, Paul. He just crazy. I mean, he's buying all different kind of stuff, and I told him don't buy it. So I think it's overpriced. I think it's not gonna be that good like you expecting that, but still he bought it. So he's not fan of those cars, and right now he doesn't like it. He doesn't know what to do with this car. But we're just gonna go around, take it for a trip. I'm gonna show you inside. I'm gonna show you all the beauty of this Chevy Blazer EV, and same time, not only price, I'm gonna show you all upside down on this car. Let's go. So let's go about the space, about the trunk. It has 2 cameras, but they're still not that good. LED light, no cover for the trunk compartment. And see again, this one, it's kind of cheap stuff. So whatever you're gonna put there, it's gonna go bad pretty much soon. Wow, we have a lot of things here. So what do we got? We got a charger. We got a bag for the charger. That's basically it. And we got the tow hook. That's it. So there is no tools. You got a tow hook in case you're gonna run out of battery. That's what you need. If not, you're gonna charge it. Let me see if there is an adapter, and you can use a 210 to charge your car. That's actually a good question, because even the Tesla, not even, but the Tesla is doing adapters, and you can use 210 to charge your car. So this one, I don't think you can do it. There is adapter, yeah, that's only 200. No, actually there is an adapter. So there is a one for 210 and there is one for 120, right? Right, so you can change it. Same as a Tesla. At least they're doing that. It's good. So you can charge it at home if you have a socket for that. Again, I'm not sure this car worth 50,000. I'm really not sure. Or maybe they especially doing those kind of crazy prices. just to charge the government. I have no idea why they doing it. All the plastic inside, again, it's super light. Maybe it's eco plastic, eco leather, eco plastic, eco engine, eco charger, eco, right? So we got power lift gate. That's cool. Actually, let's see if this car has a sensor. I can open it with my foot. No, it doesn't. 54,000 and doesn't have it. No, it doesn't have it. Look how lights are running around. Yeah, it looks weird. Looks like Bolt on steroids. You put more steroids on that and the Bolt become Blazer EV, or like a new Trax. So what would you get, new Trax or Blazer EV? That's a good question. Either. So let's go on a driving experience with this Blazer EV. The suspension, it's kind of sporty, so it's a RS. It's not air suspension. It's kind of bumpy and really it feels like sporty, right? So there is not much comfort, I would say so, when you drive in this car. What's the benefit of EV cars? Besides it's red inside, it's blue outside, and it's brand new, I cannot see more benefits. So right now I'm on the drive and I'm trying to turn left. What I can hear, that's a blinker, right? But besides this blinker, I'm constantly hearing that noise, whatever producing the motor, right? Or the sound, or maybe they put the speaker. So that's the way you're gonna tell the people around you, you're gonna tell people around you, I'm driving EV cars, be careful, right? What about the materials? It feels good right now, to be honest with you. The steering wheel and the seats. Oh, my camera is jumping. So the steering wheel leather feels good. The seats are comfortable. It's soft. It feels great. But I don't think they're gonna last for a long period of time. I think my prediction on that, it's about 45,000 miles. The seat's gonna start losing the shape, and that leather probably gonna have some cracks on that. The steering wheel, I think it's about the same. But definitely it's a little bit better quality than Tesla, because the Tesla, you know, that common problem with the peeling, right? So this one might gonna stay a little bit longer. That's what I'm feeling right now. So door panels, all this plastic, it is cheap, it's tiny, the screen moving, and the backup camera, it's already not working right. I'm not sure if that's the quality it's supposed to be, or for some reason it's going bad, but I would replace it. Heads-up display, I mean, BMW was doing it back in 2000s, right? And Toyota done it on a, I believe so, it's Toyota Celsior. No, not Celsior. Some of that coupe, like not the Celsior, but I think the other Toyota, they did that heads-up display back in 1999 or 1990 in Japan. So Chevy started doing it on those cars and some trucks before, right? In 10s, 2015, 14, 16, that's what they're doing. During the day right now, the sun is still shiny and it's 6:40 p.m. I can barely see the speed. It shows 0 miles per hour since I'm not moving. But again, when the sun is shiny, heads-up display not gonna work. And on top of that, I do have a side windows tinted. If those windows would not be tinted, I wouldn't see even those numbers, whatever trying to show me right now. That's heads-up display. Probably at night it's gonna be helpful. So no moonroof, yeah, 25 miles an hour, and that sound goes away. So I'm assuming engineers say, you know what, more than 25,000, nobody can run next to this car, so let's illuminate that sound, that noise. Quiet, right? That's what EV car is doing. It's quiet. But same time, it's not only quiet. Same time, for me, it's kind of unknowing. Because again, if this car, 5,000 miles, got a problem with charging system, simply the owner couldn't charge the car. And it's been at the dealership for 2 weeks. So it's a Chevy dealership, right? So they get in training from the factory, the way you're supposed to fix the car, the way you're supposed to find the problem, and on and on and on. If not, what they doing, they plug it in the car to the system, and those guys, those engineers from the factory, they can communicate with this car and find the problem right away. Find the problem, fix it, and that kind of stuff. But why this car been sitting 2 weeks at the dealership, right? For the reason of not charging. If you don't have a part, you have to order it from the factory, even though it's in Detroit or Illinois, wherever these cars get assembled. You can do expedite shipping. You can do 1-2 day shipping and the part is going to be available. That's just my opinion. And again, not only opinion, that's the way dealership supposed to work with the customer, because that's your customer for the brand new car for $55,000 and you cannot get it fixed for a couple days. You have to wait 2 weeks to get the part to the dealership to fix it. I mean, I don't think that's the service you would think about it when you get in the car for $50,000+. I simply don't think so. Even though when we, for example, selling a used car and something gonna happen within several days, right, after the selling, and the customer gonna call us, what we can do about it. There is something happened, blah blah blah. I don't want to fix it for myself. Just bought the car. Okay, we're gonna most of the time handle it, and we sending it or shipping that car for our cost to the shop, and we're giving them right away. So we get the part from this one. We can give you some loaner or something else. So the Chevy didn't provide any loaner to my friend. Number one, and number two, they were not giving them any update on repairs, when the car is going to be done, what we're doing, what we're replacing. They just say, wait. And today in the morning they call, they say, yeah, this car is ready, come pick it up. That's it, after 2 weeks. So how can you selling the cars that expensive and saying that's the future, right? And doing this, no communication with the customer, no loaner provided, and no updates on outgoing service or repairs or whatever you guys been doing. I mean, how? I don't think that's the right way. I don't think the more you're gonna do that, the more customers gonna stay with Chevy, especially EVs. I mean, that car, look at this car. Like, this car, it's gonna last forever. It's from 80s. That's amazing. That's the car I like a lot. That's the Mitsubishi Montero, right? Wow, that's amazing car. And look the condition, 5-door. That's super rare. So that car from 80s, if you're doing maintenance on time, and I'm always saying do maintenance on time. So if you're doing maintenance on time on those cars, you're gonna have it for next 20 years, no problem. If the frame not gonna get rusty. But this car's not gonna last 20 years. Simply not. So guys, what's your opinion on EV future? What's your opinion on this beautiful or maybe not so Blazer EV? I think it looks super good. It's super nice inside, like fancy. At least maybe sexy, maybe not. I'm not sure. But at least it is a fancy. So it's a blue color outside. It's a nice red color inside, eco leather, and this kind of Alcantara leather in the middle. It looks great. And the price, you can get it for like $350, $399 a month, but MSRP $54,000. That's just super too much, guys. So let me know what's your opinion on this car, and would you buy one if the lease gonna be same as a Nissan Leaf, $99 or maybe $79 a month with 0 down? I think I would get one, that's for sure. So guys, if you think EV future is gonna be like that, I don't want that future. if you check in the cars around you, Chevy, some other Ford probably has like 300 miles or 500 miles on it. Those cars gonna last forever. But look at this, and look how cheap this car made. And it's not because they trying to save money. Yes, they are. But what kind of technology is there? I mean, plastic panels and some other stuff. What is gonna be when it's gonna break? Look, all those clips. It's just junky. I mean, even one is missing. I didn't break it. It was missing from the beginning. So we got the motor right there, and that's it. So where is those massively good made plastic? The one is gonna last forever. The one is gonna last 300,000 miles. I don't know. I think all those cars, they kinda gonna stay on the market maybe, I don't know, for 5-10 years. And after that, it's just gonna be next Fiat 500. So right now, Fiat 500e, if you're gonna try to buy it and you're gonna have a problem with the battery itself at the dealer, I believe Fiat charging right now 18,000 to replace that EV battery. So the Chevy for now, maybe it's good. The Cadillac Lyriq or whatever EV car you're buying, it might be good until the warranty is expired. After warranty expiration, this car is gonna be 5,000, 7,000, maybe 10,000 on the retail market. Because the more people gonna get this, the busier those stations gonna be are. So what's the choice you got? You got a choice to do the charging at your house. Deal with that, man. Maybe you're gonna love it like somebody else, but I don't like it. I mean, I like V8, V6, even turbo, it's okay. Hybrid, that's fine. Toyota hybrid plug-in something with 4-cylinder, 3-cylinder engine is good, but like that, I would never buy it to keep it. Like, drive it for a period of time, yes, enjoy it as a red interior with kind of a lot of cool stuff, but honestly, not so many cool stuff besides that huge screen and all that entertainment. And what also is good about this car, what's cool, when you start driving it, it's making a lot of weird sounds, a lot of weird noises, like a music playing, you know. I'm gonna try to show it to you right now, and as soon as you're gonna pass about 25, I believe, miles, that sound goes away. So basically they did it for the pedestrians, so for the people around the car, just so we can hear it. In case we cannot see it, we can hear it, because the sound of the running engine, you always can hear it, but electric car just gonna pass by and you're not gonna hear it. So let me drive it. Let me show it to you the way it's doing beeping and playing kind of music. In my opinion, I believe somebody tried to do the music on that, not only sound. But what's your opinion on that? So that's the illumination I'm talking about, and you're probably gonna see that same as a Hummer, as a GMC EV, or maybe same as a Cadillac Lyriq, and they are looks the same. So the technology they're using, I'm not 100% sure what kind of technology they're using, but that's exactly the same car. Look at the rims. I mean, they look so good, and we got the Bridgestone. And what's the size of it? That's 21, right? It looks like, honestly, it looks like Lamborghini Urus. If you're gonna like step far away and you might gonna be drunk a little bit, so you can recognize what kind of car is that, you might gonna say, oh, it's something nice, sporty. But again, to be honest with you, look how cool this car inside. That's insane. If that would be my car, what I would do, I would take all the stickers, all this Chevy, whatever out, and maybe do the wrap as a black, flat black. Even on the rims, I would take that Chevy emblems off, and it's gonna look like just insane. It might gonna look actually like some Chinese car, but I don't think so. Look how nice they made the interior. So they want you to buy the interior. They don't want you to buy the car. And who needs it? I mean, to be honest, these days people care more about the way it looks, the way other people gonna react, and that's it. They don't care about how long it's gonna last, what's the problems you might gonna face if you're gonna drive it somewhere, or if you like a V car or you don't like it. You just have to buy it because there is a tax credit, because of this and that. But what about the charging station? What about other stuff? So the car sitting overnight, you're gonna get 250 miles. It's gonna sit overnight. In the morning you're gonna get 230. Like, why I'm losing the mileage? Because the car, like, doing safety alarm, whatever stuff, and connecting to the cloud, or why it's doing that? And again, the charging port same as a Cadillac, as a Lyric. There is nothing new here, and I believe under the hood is going to be the same stuff as a huge cover for the engine and empty inside. So if you're going inside, right, those cheap switches from 2000s, all right. What I like about this Chevy, to be honest with you, so you don't have to push start button. You just sit inside the car, that's it, car can recognize you sitting inside, so it's ready to go. And when you're done, when you're coming back, you put it on park and look at the shifter. So you have to do it like this, and after going down, or lift it up and go up, so you're going to be on reverse. The camera, HD camera, the quality, not 4K. So honestly, it's like, look, you cannot see the plate number. What kind of camera are you using? I mean, it's such an expensive car, to be honest. 54,000, it's not that cheap. But look how bad this camera, my Lexus 2007 RX, was much better quality than this. So, but what I like, some stuff, like you put it on the parking, right? So you came, now you're trying to get off the car, and the car is off. That's it. Ah, no, sorry, it has 222 miles. It's even worse than I was thinking, right? So all those pockets, at least we got the port for the charger. Usually new cars, they don't have it. USB-C, that's all they got, but this one we got a port. So we got the phone charger and some pockets, right? The huge pockets, 2 more USB-C and some pocket right there. This one looks like Mercedes from 2014. That's when the Mercedes was doing that. So GM kind of far away. Again, I'm not fan of those cars, so I'm not familiar if you get in the black interior and those are going to be black, or you get in the blue interior and those are going to be blue. I'm not sure about that. I don't like those vents. They not looking so expensive. I mean, nothing looks so expensive on this car, but at least we got some technology. And I'm not sure if this one, no, this one doesn't have it. What's the Chevy and Cadillac calls Super Cruise Control. This car doesn't have it. Let's check under the hood. What do we got right there? So double tap, all the plastics, they kind of wiggling. I mean, so cheap, nice. So we can do nothing basically under the hood. Actually, it's even better. The Cadillac has less panels and it's open more. So here's the fluid. I cannot even open it. How drivers can do it? Okay, all right, maybe. So you're probably gonna lose it, especially if you're somewhere not in a city like Los Angeles. Yeah, probably I'm gonna open it and it's gonna be empty under those panels. Let me actually open it right now and see what's going on there. So since I'm here right now at the storage parking lot, I just want to show you what I got available. Bentley S-Class available, and a lot of cars gone, to be honest with you. This August, beginning of August, July was really good, selling a lot, buying a lot. And right now you can see how many empty spots we got. We got empty spots on this side, empty spots on that side. Like some cars, they going so fast, some of them sitting a little bit maybe longer, but anyway, it's all gonna be sold sooner or later, no surprise. And that's the hot cake. That's 2008 Prius, 80,000 miles. Believe me or not, there is a million calls for that car, and pretty much it's gonna be sold soon. So those are the cars we have right now, and more of those cars available. They sitting on the main lot and available online. The link below, you can check it out, inventory, and see how the inventory changing actually over the week or over the month. Because I know some people, believe me or not, they checking it daily. They checking it if there is something else newer available, or there's a price for some cars got dropped so much low, they can go and buy it almost for free, cheap. But sometimes it's happening, sometimes it's not. Sorry, that's a used car market. You never know what's gonna sell. You never know how much money you can make on that. Have a good day, guys. So guys, it's 5:30 p.m. today on Wednesday. The date's not over yet. I'm honestly probably gonna do the video on this car, but I was gonna tell you this. When everybody's saying the economy is bad and nothing sells, we're not making money, some people are making money, but what I can tell, when the tire shop's not busy, when the Starbucks has no lines, right? Even though right now what I can tell, in and out usually they have a huge line. You cannot just go and pass it by so easily. You have to wait. And usually this Starbucks, the one I'm stopping by, if I want to eat something or drink something, usually it has a huge line. But for some reason, you probably know why, there is no line at all. So a lot of restaurants closed, a lot of restaurants busy. So I don't know the way it works, but it looks like if you want to work, you can always find a way how to make money or to do something. That's what the people doing. I love to see the people working. I love to see the people making money. So am I. Why not? And that's basically it for today. I have done a lot of stuff, and I'm still doing it actually. I have to go and meet some customers right now, and later on some customers again in a couple hours, because usually the guy who's helping me, he is doing something else today. He's filming, so he's been helping me half day and half day he is doing his own stuff. So he's working 24/7 to make it happening. That's what I'm doing also. Thank you guys for watching it, and no, not yet. Not yet over. Not yet over. One more thing. I'm gonna go and do this Chevy, but I'm pretty sure it feels same as a Cadillac. So there is no surprises for me. Only surprise for me, that's the price for this car and the way they do in lease right now, the way you can buy it. It's not that expensive, so that's good. Let's see how the review and video gonna be about this Chevy Blazer EV.